Hi everybody in my TSTO Harry Potter group and YouTube channel. Okay, so here we go. We're on Year 7, Chapter 55, The Broken Path. You've been double-crossed by Veruca and must find another way to get to Dad. With the help of your friends and Jacob, you devise a daring new strategy. So at this point right now, as the last chapter left us, Jacob is blind. So when Veruca hit him with her wand, or magic, she blinded him. So now he's sitting, as you can see right here. I left it at this. He's sitting in a hospital bed. Can't really see, but his eyes are all red, unfortunately. So now we have to go see Dumbledore and update him on what's going on. Poor Jacob. Can't catch a break. We finally get him over to the good side, and then he turns around and gets hurt. Okay. This is my road to beyond. Hi, Professor. What did you... Grogu, we can dispense with the pleasantries. Tell me at once, how is Jacob? Professor, he can't see, and it's all my fault. Grogu, this burden is too much for you to shoulder. I'm sure Jacob would agree. Besides, from what I understand, you saved Jacob's life. I was able to get Jacob out of harm's way, but it was too late. Veruca inflicted a variant of the conjunctivitis curse that the healers have never encountered before. So far, it's been unresponsive to the Oculus potion. Even magic has its limits, I'm afraid. I won't give up. If there's a way to break Jacob's curse, I'll find it. I'm pleased to see your optimism does not share magic's limits. However, it is important to remain realistic in situations like this. Remain hopeful, but prepare for all the outcomes. Thank you, Professor. Jacob has a difficult road ahead. He will need his brother now more than ever. And carrying guilt will only hinder your ability to be there for your brother. And now we must go from one uncomfortable familiar subject to another. Your father. Moody has informed me of the situation, and I'd like you to tell me your version of the events. There we go. Yeah, there. I can't wait to get to Beyond. So much stuff I want to do. Remodeling a dorm and getting a job and all the fun stuff. You know, the stuff that we hated doing as adults, but I don't mind doing it in a game. Veruca approached us with a plan to take the amulet off my dad. Jacob and I felt it was our best chance to bring Dad back, so we accepted. We even consulted with Mad-Eye Moody, who was ready to swoop in with the oars. The plan backfired when my dad caught me trying to steal the amulet. Then Veruca ambushed us. I stayed where I was, and Jacob got hit by Veruca's spell. Working with a dark witch was incredibly risky, even if you thought you could outsmart her. I agree, Professor. We made a dangerous mistake, and Jacob paid the price for it. I appreciate your clear perspective after such a trying experience. The situation is becoming increasingly more treacherous. First your friend Miss Haywood, now Jacob. Luckily, Miss Haywood has been released from the infirmary. That's good news, Professor. Will I be expelled for all the trouble I've caused? I suppose, had I been in your shoes, I would have done the same thing. Are you sure? Especially since you were so upset with me when I broke into Professor Green's office. Yes, well, I may have let my fear for my students safely get the better of me. Besides, if I didn't expel Marilla for her involvement in R, I certainly could not justify expelling you. Marilla? I need to find her. If anyone knows what happened to Veruca and my dad since the ambush, it'll be her. Thank you, Professor, for everything. Grogu, be careful. Okay, let's go see Marilla. Never my favorite thing to do, but whatever. She's got us this far. She seems to have calmed down a lot. Marilla, what are you doing in the library? In case you've forgotten, baby, we still have classes and a little thing called graduation coming up. And I'm not about to fall behind in schoolwork because of one unbreakable vow, if I survive that long enough. You've made it this far, although Jacob and I almost didn't. You tried to prepare us for what might happen if we team with Veruca. I certainly did, but it's hard to prepare when you're making it up as you go along. I warned you there would be consequences if you failed, but you don't know the half of it. What do you know, Marula? I'll tell you everything, but you better pay close attention this time. This is important. Does that mean I gotta pay close attention? Okay, what is she saying? Yeah, let's see. What else do you know? The silent sound of students studying. Heard about Jacob losing his sight. Your dad's been in the wind so quiet I'll have to practice. Let me see. Everything has changed. I have to be careful. Can use unbreakable. Veruca doesn't think the horror showing up was a coincidence. Okay. So we're going to go with, I'm just going to go through it because it takes a while to go through and it's not, they'll explain it anyways. But I'm so excited to get through. I had some problems with my device trying to get stuff uploaded here. So I finally got to do this. I've spoken to Veruca since you failed to get the amulet off your dad. She has suspicions that you and Jacob double-crossed her and we're working with the ministry to capture her. Since you told me your plan, I had to perform dangerous mental gymnastics to avoid revealing it to Veruca. I was mostly successful, but she's still skeptical. Regardless, your deal to work with my aunt has set a series of events in irreversible motions. What do you mean? Now that the ministry has come so close to catching your dad, they won't stop until they finish the job, and neither will Veruca. She decided the only way to save her is by getting rid of your dad herself. What's important is that we don't do anything to jeopardize your unbreakable vow to true family. I'm probably your best chance of getting close to Veruca now, but a broken vow means a dead me. This is a lot. I don't hate that you're concerned about me breaking my unbreakable vow, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus on what's in front of me, this charms book, and you worry about whatever you want. Marula, Shh, no talking in the library. All right, Marilla, I'll take your information back to Jacob and figure out what to do next. I think she's a little mad at me. What do you think? Oh, well. Like everything else, it usually ends up good in the end. It's going to be quite the showdown, though. I'm guessing. Oh, he's still in here. He's still blind. Hi, Jacob. It's Grogu. How are you feeling? Like a science experiment. I feel the healers hovering over me at all hours, talking in low whispers as if I can hear them. It's humiliating. Have they made any progress on Veruca's conjunctivitis spell? No. They've tried everything they know. At this rate, they will never find the answer. I'm so sorry. It can't be easy being treated like a lab rat, but I'll be here for you no matter what. Thank you. The only thing keeping me going is knowing I don't have to go through this alone. I appreciate you coming to visit, but now may not be the best time. I'm still in pain and I feel useless. Don't say that. I need your help, Jacob. We have an urgent new problem to solve. I talked to Marilla. The situation's getting worse. You might be the only person who can shed light on the situation. Go on. Let's work together to formulate a plan. I was going to say, what's going to be next? Lose his hearing? Okay, let's get through here. And takes a lot to get through these sometimes. Sometimes you have to click more, it seems. I don't know why. Okay, we're going to get this, and then I'm going to skip. There we go. There has to be a way to prevent Veruca or the Aurors from getting to Dad. You're right. We can't give up. We're united in separating Dad from the cursed amulet because we want to save Dad and dissolve our goal is the same. The only thing that's changed is my eyesight. Then we have to continue the fight. If our goal was to stop Dad, then I have to find a way to get to him before Veruca or Mad Eye does. Thank you for reminding me I may still be of use after all. Thank you. Don't give up hope. If the healers can't figure out a way to uncurse you, then we'll have to do it ourselves. I wish I could be there with you for whatever comes next, but you're going to have to do it without me. You'll be with me in spirit, but first I have to talk to someone who may have strong feelings about our current situation. Okay, let's see who's next. Visit Penny. Oh. Awkward. Okay. Hope she's not too pissed. Penny, thank Merlin you're out of the infirmary. And not a moment too soon. I have loads of studying to catch up on. After all you've been through, you're thinking about studying? We don't have a choice. It's weird to be this close to graduation. I hope life after Hogwarts is twice as exciting, but half as dangerous. I don't know if I'm ready to leave. Are you? I can't wait for life after Hogwarts. It's a fresh start in a whole new world. A world that doesn't include homework. I agree, except for the homework thing. It should be called home play. There hasn't been much time to think about graduation with everything that's happened recently. I heard about Veruca's double cross and Jacob and, well, everything. I'm sorry, Grogu. How are you doing? All this has done is give me a new purpose. Veruca will pay for what she's done. If I give up now, R will win and my dad will be lost forever. I can't let that happen. I've never seen you so determined, Grogu. I believe in you. R needs to end once and for all, and I have to get to my dad before Veruca or the Ministry does. You'll need help. Too many of my family and friends have suffered already, friends like you. Precisely, the fate of R affects us all. There are plenty of reasons why it's important to accept help from your friends. Okay. Well, we already got somebody blind. What is the next thing? You know, this game is pretty, I don't know. It's supposed to be a younger kids game or something like that, but there's a lot of adult stuff in this. Especially like when Rowan died. That's got to be hard for younger kids to accept, especially when he's your best friend. You see, Grogu, this isn't only your fight. The Circle of Kana was formed to avenge Rowan. How coincidental is that? Wow, that was not planned. Creepy. Okay, let's go on. You do so much for your friends. It's our turn to pay you back by helping disband R. Penny, your resilience is admirable. I can use all the help I can get. Grogu, brilliant decision. We're in it together until the end. We have to be careful, though. Confronting my dad with the entire circle could lead to an all-out war. I need to draw him out alone. It's risky, but you know your dad best. We'll be ready when you need us. Do you know where he's hiding? No one's seen him since he apparated away from the ambush. I have a hunch there's only one thing that will pull Dad out of hiding. I'll tell him I'm ready to join R. Brilliant. Ha ha ha. Oh boy. This should be interesting. I can't wait for the final showdown because I know there's going to be one. Here we go. Right on time, Grogu. I hope you don't mind. I called in a few favors so we could have some privacy. After all, it seems you've come to an important realization. Where have you been? Nice to see you, too. I've been in hiding after Veruca's betrayal and Aura's arrival. That was a surprise, let me tell you. I almost risked it all to visit Jacob in the hospital. Please tell me, how is he doing? He's blind, Dad. The healers can't seem to break Veruca's twisted take on the conjunctivitis curse. My boy? Blind? It's all my... No. This is Veruca's doing. She will die by my hand, and her end will not come swiftly. Her cries for mercy will go unanswered. Dad, all of this pain and devastation could have been avoided had you simply joined ours sooner. You're saying this is my fault? I'm saying I was glad to receive your owl. It was only a matter of time before you came to your senses. Are you finally ready to join our? I'm ready to join. It's the only way to stop all this suffering. I've been waiting a long time to hear that, son. Too long, in fact. What's that supposed to mean? Keep up, Grogu. I'll explain it slowly so you can understand. Yeah. It's horrible. It seems like the chapters are so long when you're trying to get to the end. If I wouldn't have had so many glitches and stuff happen, it wouldn't have been so bad. The games have been very weird lately. Oh, here we go. Almost there. There we go. It gives me some crest too. Perfect. You see, the decision to join R is out of your hands. We are retracting our invitation. That doesn't change the fact that I'll always be your dad. I'm glad. I know buried somewhere beyond the amulet's control is my real dad. I assure you, everything you see is your real dad. You're trying to turn me into something I'm not. You're trying to steal my power. Why do you want my amulet anyway? To save you. All I want is to break the curse and get back the dad I remember as a kid. It's always been about saving you, Dad. Why won't you understand that? All lies! Grogu, I never noticed it before, but you're quite naive. I expect the real world will come as a shock to you after graduation. You may not believe me, but I do wish you the best. It was good to see you one last time. What do you mean, last time? R is regrouping. We have big plans. Don't try to stop me again. You aren't powerful enough. What are you going to do? You'll see soon enough. Goodbye, Grogu. Oh, I don't like the sounds of that. Uh-oh. Well, that was quite the turn of events. Oh boy, I don't like the sound of that. Okay, so that's the end of this chapter. That was chapter 55. Oh my goodness, we have a few more left and we're done. Well, then I get into graduate. So I got 1, 2, 3, 5 left. That would add up to 60. Yes, that's right. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the video. I don't know what Grogu's dad's going to do, but we're going to find out very soon. So thank you so much for watching the videos. Feel free to like the video, subscribe to my channel, share in any group you want, or let your friends know. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers. I'm at about 192 subscribers right now. And about almost 21,000 views between 2 games. So thanks so much for watching the videos. And until next time, happy tapping, because this is the way.